Welcome to my channel, guys. I'm Maryam, or if you've seen me before, then welcome back to my channel. Hey! In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review and wear test of the new Beauty Blender foundation. Yes, our favorite little sponge just came out with 32 foundation shades. Yes, I'm going to be doing a wear test. Yes, I'm going to tell you guys the truth because that's what you expect from me and that's what I expect from me. I'm going to keep this short and jazzy. I'm going to just remind you to remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, leave your comments and questions down below, please, and let's get to this review and wear test of the Beauty Blender foundation. Please excuse my frizzy hair. I'm just out the shower, so it's still drying. Before I get to these foundations, I want to apply some primer on, and today I'm going to be testing out this new ERBORIAN Extra Matte Mattifying Primer. This was sent in a PR package with donuts, and I didn't even notice the donuts because I was just so thrilled for this primer. This primer is supposed to control shine. If you've been watching my videos for a while, then you know I have some of the shiniest, oiliest skin out there. I am a grease pan. This primer feels really, really smooth. My skin already looks a little bit more matte and flawless. All right, so now on to this Beauty Blender foundation. This foundation, as we know, is just a little bit controversial at the moment. They came out with a ton of shades that came in this really cool PR package. I opened it up the other day on my Insta stories. We had a ton of fun with it with Lee. They shouldn't have sent us this huge Beauty Blender if they didn't think that we were gonna make fun of it just a little bit. Inside the giant Beauty Blender, there were 2 trays of all of these foundation shades with all these different color beauty blenders that are supposed to match the different foundation shades and different skin tones. It's tray number 1 for the deeper and medium skin tones. And let me get tray number 2. Ooh, girl, dish heavy. Here we have tray number 2 with all the lighter shades and some of the lighter medium shades. Off the bat, you can tell that there's a lot more medium and lighter shades than there are deeper shades. So I do think that's a missed opportunity for Beauty Blender. In this booklet here, you can see the entire foundation shade range. Right here is the very light foundations. Here are the 2 rows of mediums. This is what Beauty Blender really concentrated most of their efforts on. And here we have the deeper skin tones in the cool, the neutral, and the warm undertone categories. But wow, look at that medium warm undertone category. There's a lot of shades to choose from. I did pick out 5 shades that were closest to my complexion, ranging from 3.20 all the way to 3.60. These are the medium range shades with a warm undertone. This is what the foundation looks like. It's got a little stopper here so that you don't accidentally squeeze out the foundation. This is how the foundation releases onto this tray here, which actually doubles as a palette. So in my opinion, although this concept is really cool, I don't think it's particularly hygienic. I think I would just squirt it onto a brush. Let's test out these shades. This here is 3.30. Here is 3.35. This is 3.50. Seems a little bit lighter than the 3.35. And here we have 3.60. Also kind of weird. So now I'm thinking I kind of want to test out some of the darker foundations just in case you are here for that. I think I'm going to take this shade 4.30, which is the lightest of the deeper spectrum shades. This is what it looks like. Here is 4.40. All right, I've been pressing it for a minute and a half now and nothing is coming out. So this here is 4.50, here's 4.60, and last but not least, 4.70, which is the darkest shade in the spectrum. Wow, that looks so crazy. So mind you, these are all of the shades. So the last 5 deepest skin tones, here they are, in both cool and warm undertones. I'm gonna try to buff them out. This one looks like the closest match. After I've blended them out, I really can't tell the difference between the 3.30 and the 3.60. They all kind of look the same once they're blended out. With so many mediums to choose from, I'm kind of having a hard time. Let me reapply my extra matte primer to the areas that I removed. So I'm gonna try the 3.35. I'm gonna apply it with my beloved IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection foundation brush. I'm gonna apply this shade all over, concentrating mainly on the center of my face because that's where I have all of my trouble zones. I'm applying just a little bit of product onto the other side. You can tell this is going on really smoothly and it's setting rather quickly too. The texture of the foundation feels almost like mousse. And I mean, it's covering everything with very little effort. It does not look like makeup. It doesn't look like foundation. It just looks like your bare, beautiful skin. Let me try a little bit of 3.60. I'm gonna put this on the perimeter of my forehead. Oh no, girl, it's still light. So here is 3.7. It's like a nice olive. And now let's do the 3.75. Although it's not my undertone, it's still a color that someone who's in my skin tone range can absolutely wear. Let me just swatch the 4.10 and then 4.20. My fingers are gonna be numb by the time I'm done with this video. Probably might be a really solid contour shade for someone like me. Here is a 420. So you can see that the 410 is very, very cool. The 420 is very, very warm, kind of orangey. Do you see how it blends out? I might actually keep this one for me. All of these foundations are foundations that someone of my skin tone can put to use. I do feel there is a missed opportunity with some of the deeper skin tones. You don't even have to do a wear test to see that. It's pretty evident when you see the full spectrum. What can I say? It's a bit of a disappointment. This is the 3.20. Anyway, let's concentrate on the positives. I do think that the formula of this foundation is pretty spectacular. All right, so now for my concealer, I'm gonna use a new concealer as well. This is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I'm just gonna use this on my under eye. I'm gonna do this very, very quickly. And then I'm gonna set this foundation and I'm ready for my wear test. I'm just gonna blend it out real quick. And now I'm ready to set my face. I don't want to jeopardize the integrity of this foundation, so I am going to set it with a powder that I have already tried and tested, and it's this Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder that I love. I'm just going to set my under eye and the entire skin surface. So far, here is what this foundation is looking like. It's looking pretty damn flawless, if I can say so myself. Because I'm a medium and this is clearly catering to medium, I feel like I have a lot of choices. I gotta lay out the truth, the full truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. The formula is just so nice. It's just giving me the feels. I'm really liking the way that my skin is looking right now. Beauty Blender. Okay, so now that I've set my foundation, I'm gonna apply the rest of my face and then I will come back with the wear test. And I will give you the final scoop about this Beauty Blender foundation. Now 11 p.m. I'm back in my filming room. It's been about 7 or 8 hours since I first applied this Beauty Blender foundation onto my face. This is what it looks like at this point. Pretty oily in the forehead, pretty oily in the cheeks. The cheeks are actually blending in with my highlighter over here. You can definitely tell the foundation has worn off under the nose because it's a little bit red, so that's seeping through. Overall, I will say that this foundation has worn pretty well, considering the fact that I didn't blot a single time throughout the day. Here are my thoughts. For $40, I do think this is a pretty good foundation. The coverage is superb. The wear test can show you that it wears pretty well. That said, I'm a lot disappointed about the shade range. The fact the formula is so good makes it so much worse that the shade range isn't there. It's not fair that someone who's my complexion can find a shade, can find multiple shades that work for me, and then someone who's on the deeper side of the spectrum can't even find a shade. I really hope that Beauty Blender has it in their plans to rectify the situation, and I hope they do it very soon. Those are my 2 cents. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and wear test of the new Beauty Blender foundation. Definitely let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Also, don't forget to check out some of my other videos right here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.